tier miles. The gold tier requires 50,000 tier miles, and the platinum tier requires 150,000 tier miles for qualification, respectively. 149. Emirates Skywards has partners across airlines, banks, hotels, car rentals, and retail /lifestyle verticals. 150. As of 2016, Emirates has frequent flyer partnerships with Alaska Airlines, EasyJet, Japan Airlines, Jet Airways, JetBlue, Jetstar, Korean Air, Malaysia Airlines, Qantas, S7 Airlines, South African Airways, TAP Portugal, Virgin America, Air Mauritius, and Gold. Emirates Skywards has partnered with Starwood Preferred Guest, also known as SPG, the loyalty program of Starwood Hotels and Resorts, to bring its members Your World rewards. This allows Emirates Skywards members to earn both Skywards miles and Star Points, the loyalty currency for the SB program, when they either fly with Emirates to over 150 destinations or stay at any of SPG's 1,200 Starwood hotels and resorts. Another noteworthy partnership is Emirates Skywards' partnership with Dubai Duty Free, DDF, which was launched in 2016. This partnership allows members to spend their Skywards miles at participating DDF outlets when they travel through Dubai airports. Members can redeem their Skywards miles for duty-free products at Dubai International Airport and Al Maktoum International at Dubai South. Redemptions start from 4,500 Skywards miles, worth AED 100, and members can instantly redeem Skywards miles at checkout. Each additional dirham, AED, is equivalent to 45 Skywards miles, with no upper limit of number of Skywards miles that can be spent. From the 28th of August, 2016, Emirates Skywards enabled its members to use miles or a combination of cash and miles, to pay for an EK published fare as a form of payment. 151. This benefit allows members to redeem a minimum of 2,000 Skywards miles and a maximum of the total amount of base fare in Skywards miles. Cash and miles is used as a form of payment for the base fare only and excludes taxes and carrier-imposed charges. This benefit is available on Emirates flights only and not available on any other airlines with which Emirates has a code-share agreement. Cash and miles offers Emirates Skywards members more choice and flexibility when it comes to spending the Skywards miles. This is available in all classes and is applicable to all fare types. Business model. Emirates aircraft parked at Dubai International Airport. The established network carriers in Europe and Australia, i.e. Air France KLM, British Airways, Lufthansa, and Qantas, perceive Emirates' strategic decision to reposition itself as a global carrier as a major threat because it enables air travelers to bypass traditional airline hubs such as London Heathrow, Paris CDG, and Frankfurt on their way between Europe /North America and Asia /Australia by changing flights in Dubai instead. These carriers also find it difficult to deal with the growing competitive threat Emirates poses to their business because of their much higher cost base. 152, 153. Some of these carriers, notably Air France and Qantas, have accused Emirates of receiving hidden state subsidies and of maintaining too cozy a relationship with Dubai's airport authority and its aviation authority, both of which are also wholly state-owned entities that share the same government owner with the airline. Qantas chairman claimed that Emirates can reduce its borrowing costs below market rates by taking advantage of its government shareholders' sovereign borrower status. 23. Emirates president disagrees and has also referred to United States Airlines bankruptcy protection as being a tangible form of state assistance. The airline makes regular profits. 154. In 2016, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, and United Airlines made similar claims, as well as stating that Emirates violates open skies. But Hus conflicts were resolved in May 2018. In May 2010, Emirates executives refuted claims that the carrier does not pay taxes and receives substantial financial assistance from the Dubai government. They claimed that the airline received $80 million in cash and kind in the 25 years since the airline was established, and this was substantially lower than what other national carriers had received. Maurice Flanagan also claimed that Emirates incurred social costs of around $600 million in 2009, and this included municipal taxes to the city of Dubai. The airline also paid a dividend of AED 956 million. $260 million in 2010, compared to AED 2.9 billion, $793 million in 2009, and each year the government has received at least $100 million in dividends. 155. Emirates also faces competition from other Middle Eastern airlines, mainly Qatar Airways and Abu Dhabi-based Etihad Airways. 156. On the 15th of June, 2021, Emirates announced a loss of $5.5 billion over the year 2020-21 as revenue fell by more than 66% because of global travel restrictions sparked by the coronavirus pandemic. In more than 3 decades, this marks the first time that the Dubai-based airline's parent group has not churned out a profit. Accidents and incidents. Emirates has experienced several aircraft incidents, none with passenger or crew fatalities. On the 9th of April, 2004, Emirates Flight 789, an Airbus A340-300 operating from Johannesburg to Dubai, sustained serious damage during takeoff when it overran runway 03L, striking runway 21R approach lights, causing 4 tires to burst, which threw debris into various parts of the aircraft, ultimately damaging the flap drive mechanism. This rendered the flaps immovable in the takeoff position. The aircraft returned for an emergency landing, during which the normal braking system failed as a result of the damage. The aircraft was brought to a stop only 250 m, 820 feet, from the end of the 3,400 meter, 11,200 feet, runway using reverse thrust and the alternative braking system. 157, 158, in their report, South African investigators found that the captain had used a wrong takeoff technique, and criticized Emirates' training and rostering practices. 159. On the 20th of March, 2009, Emirates Flight 407, an Airbus A340-500 registered a 6 en route from Melbourne to Dubai, failed to take off properly at Melbourne Airport, hitting several structures at the end of the runway before eventually climbing enough to return to the airport for a safe landing. There were no injuries, but the incident was severe enough to be classified as an accident by the Australian Transport Safety Bureau. 160. On the 3rd of August, 2016, Emirates Flight 521, a Boeing 777-300 registered a 6 EMW arriving from Trivandrum International Airport, crash-landed and caught fire at Dubai International Airport at 12:44 p.m. local time. All 282 passengers and 18 crew on board survived the impact, with some having minor injuries. 161, 162, however, an airport firefighter died fighting the blaze. The aircraft was destroyed by the fire. 163, Flight 521 is currently the first and only hull loss in the history of Emirates. On the 14th of March, 2018, an Emirates flight attendant opened a door on board an Emirates Airlines plane and committed suicide by jumping. The plane was due to fly to Dubai. She was a 47-year-old Bulgarian citizen. 164, 165. On the 14th of April, 2020, an Emirates Boeing 777-300 registered a 6EBR was struck by a British Airways Airbus A350-1000 GXWBA on the ground while the A350 was pushing back from the gate for departure. No casualties were reported, however the horizontal stabilizer on both aircraft were damaged as a result of the collision. 166. On the 20th of December, 2021, Emirates Flight 231, a Boeing 777-300 registered as a 6EQI departed Dubai International Airport towards Washington Dulles. The aircraft nearly overran the runway during takeoff, flying at only 75 feet, 23 m, over houses located near the airport. 167, 168, 169. The aircraft was not damaged and there were no injuries. 170. The incident remains under investigation. 171, 172. On the 19th of December, 2022, an Emirates Airbus A380-800 registered a 6EUN operating flight EK22 from Manchester to Dubai, was cancelled after the slide raft to the UL1 doorways inflated with the jet bridge attached. The affected aircraft departed Manchester without passengers as EK2503 just after midnight on December 20. 173. Controversy. Emirates has received criticism for their treatment of staff, which Emirates has disputed. 174. Emirates has been sued twice in 2023 for deceptive advertising, once by a New Zealand male passenger and again 2 months later by a British energy drink trader. 175. 176. The New Zealand case was awarded in favour of the passenger, and the British case is ongoing. 177, 176, 175. See also. Flag. United Arab Emirates Portal Companies, Portal Aviation, Portal Etihad Airways, Dubai International Airport, Emirates Flight Training Academy. List of airlines of the United Arab Emirates. List of airports in the United Arab Emirates. Notes. Emirates moved its operations to its dedicated Terminal 3 at Dubai International Airport on 14 October 2008. B. The number of destinations does not include cargo-only
Good. I did finish reading. Let's close and delete, because if my computer crashes, it will start to open my list again. But the flight from my city, my capital, Copenhagen, Emirates to Dubai International. Now it's 12 noon. I like to watch the noon news. Dennis, I could fly from Copenhagen Kastrup Airport, my capital in Denmark, to Dubai International. I could do that one day and record on video.